Hello everyone, welcome to the show. Another day, another clown world. Let's get into it. I'm going to watch a video that I've seen online. This is about a simp dating an OnlyFans girl. He's going to explain his story, what happened between him and the woman, and I'm going to give my 1 2 cents.
You're single, Mick.
It's going to be in the inbox here.
What happened?
So the thing is, he went to this show before with his girlfriend that he was dating. And when he went to the show, they were together. I think they've been together for five years or whatever. While that time they were together, all was good, blah, 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 blah. Something happened. But anyway, she's the OnlyFans model. He's going to explain to us what happened between them. So carry on, my brother.
Well, that's what I'm here to discuss.
Nick,
That's
please,
what I'm
in the
here to
mic.
discuss about is being single now. Yeah.
All right, Mick, give us the background here, okay?
So last time I was on the podcast that many have seen, I was with
Can you scoot into the table a little bit?
It's kind of hard between these
Or
two,
do you want
but
to just hold the mic? You can hold the mic.
I can.
Just get close to it. Get close to it.
Okay, so last time I was on here, I was with Keely Rose, who is an OnlyFans girl. And yeah, she basically, after 6 years of living together and being together every day, she left me for another guy. And she's currently in Melbourne, Australia.
I love the girls, their facial reactions. I'm guessing some of them are on OnlyFans too.
With this other guy, and it kind of came abruptly out of nowhere for me a few months ago, and I was very heartbroken about it, but now I'm here ready to discuss it and show that I am okay and I will survive.
You guys were married, right?
Were you guys married?
We were engaged, and
right.
For a few years we were engaged, and I definitely was committed to her and definitely loved her and wanted to be in a monogamous relationship with her and was monogamous during that period. Even though she was doing things with other guys for money, I always figured that at least, even if it was for money, at least she still loved me, and it was just sex. It wasn't love, and it wasn't making love, and she would come back to me, and that would be love. You know, now I'm definitely, you know, shocked by it. You don't expect your spouse to leave you for another man, but you know, stranger things have happened in this world, and so I'm not alone. I'm sure there's many guys in my boat, but I'm all right because I still have my dog, and we go hiking and do things together, so at least I'm not alone. And I do, I am, you know, I purchased my first property for investment, so I do have cash flow that's going to be coming in soon, so I don't need her money anyway. And I'm purchasing a house in North Carolina. It'll feel pretty empty, you know, up in the mountains there without her, you know, because I was going to buy it with her, the intention of her being with me, but now it's just going to be my little buddy and I, and I'm going to build a recording studio in it and go hiking and hopefully meet someone new. So that's, you know, that's kind of what my deal is.
Nick, are you able to? Can you pull up? No. Can you pull up Dating Talk 65? That's the episode that Mick was on with Keely. We don't really need to watch anything, but we'll just show, because Mick was previously on with his then fiance, girlfriend. Just for context for people, they appeared together. Keely, at the time, and I believe still currently, she was a stripper, correct?
Well, she started as a stripper for a few years, and then when lockdowns happened, she wasn't able to make any money, so she went to being a porn star, and then from being a porn star to doing OnlyFans. When she was on,
She was a stripper, then she became a porn star, porn star and OnlyFans, basically almost the same thing. And she was fucking different guys on the side, making money. I mean, wow. Wow.
She hadn't done porn in like a year anyway, so it was like just OnlyFans that we were basically living off of, and then my income too.
But was she was doing scenes on OnlyFans with other men? Is that correct, if I recall?
No, not necessarily, unless it was like a sugar daddy that was giving her, money, and then they would film content or something around it if there was, and then she. But no, it was mostly just.
So she also had sugar daddies.
Pictures of her and stuff,
Just one sec. So, while you were with her, she was sleeping with other men. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And do you feel like, if I recall the conversations that we were having about that, you said you were okay with it, but it occurred to me that you felt to some degree pressured by her to accept the situation.
I think at first I was like really disturbed by it and didn't want it. Then I started to get more used to it and become numb to the fact that that was what was going on.
He didn't like the fact that she was doing what she was doing, and then she just kept pushing him on to accept it. Then he accepted the situation. Then he became numb about it. Then it becomes a normal thing. So then she take it to another level, whereby maybe she's sleeping with other people outside.
Then as time went on, it was like we're gonna have a home together. I want to have kids. I want to have
is this what you're saying, or is this what she's saying?
This is what I was saying to her.
Okay, I see.
I want a committed relationship. I want to love you and cherish you as my wife. I don't want you sleeping around anymore. Like that started to sink in more as I was getting older. Like when we met, I was like 20, 21, but now I'm 27, almost 28, and a lot can happen in those few years. So it's like I've matured now to where, like, before I was young and naive, and now I'm like a man who wants to have a.
If she's doing OnlyFans and then doing it together, I understand, because couples do that. If she's doing anything and they have an agreement, I understand, because what is good for them might not be good for me. It's not my life. I can't judge both of them, the choices they have made. So the fact that he accepted her to do all those stuff, the blame is on him, because she was like she was inviting other people in their bedroom with his permission. Because if he would have had some spine and be a man, and then this person is doing this shit behind his back or in front of him, if he told her, hey, this is like, what? Put his foot down like a man, like tell her, like, listen, if this is life that you want to live, I don't want it. Because it sounded like that's not the life that he wanted to live. It just sounded like he was so in love with her that he was scared to leave her. So therefore, he was accepting every shit that she was putting on the plate. Why? Clearly, as he said, he's getting older, 27. He's thinking about having a family. She's not thinking about that. She's thinking about making love, with having sex with different people, making money. Like, the thing is, I think this OnlyFans pandemic that we have with all these girls doing this stuff, the money is what drives them to do it. Because if a girl that looks good and hear from her friends that also look good, like, look, I do OnlyFans, I made yesterday about 50K. She goes, like, what? She goes, I have to work a whole year to make 50K. Then the next day she goes, oh, like, listen, yesterday, the day before that, I made about almost 200K. Last week, I made 200K last week. What? That good woman's going to be like, yo, tell me more. Tell me more about this OnlyFans thing. And then before you know it, another girl got sucked into that universe. It's the money. And I don't get it, because why would I want to pay for shit like that? Everything you want to watch as an adult, you can find it on the adult side for free. There's a lot of sites out there for free. You can find it. Anything you want to watch. Anything you want to watch is out there. You can watch it. Why do I have to pay to see a woman do that? Even these girls on OnlyFans, there are websites out there that actually show their content. Just saying. If you're really, really into that stuff, it's out there. Why pay someone money to watch them do sexual stuff with themselves? It's either you feel like you want to be in control and that you want... It's crazy. It's great. I feel sorry for him. I also don't feel sorry for him because it's his fault.
Time job, a committed wife and kids, and raise them and have a home and pay a mortgage and do all those adult stuff that I didn't want to do previously, when we first met. So it's a very different mindset. So I think we kind of went further and further apart because I wanted to be essentially a normal middle-aged adult in America.
Grid One Motorsports donated $100. Mick, you dodged the bullet there. Don't be a simp, be a pimp and move on to a woman that is not a 304 cum dumpster. Maybe get TF out of CA, take some testosterone, hit the gym. Your future children will thank you.
I hit the gym every day, actually, right down the road here. But yeah, I agree with you. I did dodge a bullet. It could have ended worse. But the thing is that
So like all these girls that are sitting there, they're all this. She's an OnlyFans. She's OnlyFans. They're all OnlyFans. These are all OnlyFans girls. This is OnlyFans.
Wants to continue to sleep around, meet other guys. She wants to party and drink and smoke, and I don't drink at all. I don't party at all. I don't smoke at all. I don't do any of that stuff. I love socializing. I love meeting new people, but I'm not into partying and all that.
Bro, like the girls are almost falling asleep just listening to him talk. I see now why this woman went and did what she did.
And that's what she really wants to do. And I think she's almost become like an alcoholic because she can't handle. I've done a lot of research into psychology, and I believe she's a malignant narcissist. And her coping mechanism for her anxiety and for her narcissism is to sleep with men, smoke weed, and drink alcohol to cope with that, because it's like almost like a mental disorder that she has to cope with to deal with all the stress and anxiety that comes with being a narcissist. And if you don't know what a malignant narcissist is, just Google it. But that's just
how recently did you guys officially split or break up?
So she flew out about a week ago to Melbourne, Australia. So that was like officially the it's over kind of deal for me. But we were keeping in touch for the past few months, and she was lying to me about it. She was kind of manipulating me and like telling me that she still loved me and she still wanted to be with me, because I think she couldn't deal with with me leaving her and being apart from her. So that was a very big stress for her. But I think, but basically, I went out and saw, we were spending time together and everything, and she would like completely ignore me and start talking to this other guy, and I'm like thinking something's up.
Cool, because how would my woman feel if I'm sitting there and she's sitting across from me? There's another woman sitting there, and I'm totally ignoring my woman, just talking to this bitch, talking to this woman, like paying all my attention into this woman, well, literally ignoring my woman sitting there. Do you think first of all, my girl will not, my wife, she will not take that shit lightly. She will kill. One of us is gonna die. It's me or that girl. One of us is gonna die, and it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. So, I love my life. You know what I'm saying? You have to know the people that you are with, because she knows she can do everything that she wants to do, and he will just tolerate the shit. That's why she keep doing it. If he was a stand-up, straight-up man, like that have some balls. And don't talk like how he's talking right now. I'm not saying he's boring. Maybe he's a lovely, lovely human being. But why though? Why would you sit down and let your woman degrade you just like that? With another man sitting in front of you, totally ignoring you, talking to another man. That's some next level of disrespect.
And then she started acting like I'm just not even there. Like spending 99% of the time with this other person. Like she's like, no, I'm here. But when someone's there in the room with you but not present and not looking you in the eyes and talking to you, that's essentially what was happening for like a month. and she was falling asleep in another bed away from me, and video chatting with this other guy, and I'm thinking, this is just wrong. Do you love me anymore? Like, she's like, you don't have to get upset about it, and she's kind of gaslighting me too, being like, well, you can sort of be with, you can still be with me, and I can be with him, and we can be in an open relationship. And I'm like, I don't want an open relationship. I want you, and you're trying to be with this other guy, and I don't understand why you think this is okay.
So, and how long has this been going on?
For the past few months.
But you said just a week ago.
She finally left.
When's the last time you saw her?
About a month ago now.
Oh, a month ago. So you guys had kind of been split, but she flew to Australia. And
I had a lot of her things. I had to give her some of her stuff and everything. She basically was living in, away from me. So it was like I, was giving her back some of her things, and she, and I were still like, I was taking her out to eat.
Okay, so there's you, Mick. When was that? That was like 6 months ago or something. There's Keely.
Yeah. The redhead?
With the red hair. Okay, and you guys came on the podcast, and you kind of talked about your guys' relationship and kind of what you've already said. She does OF. She's got sugar daddies. She used to be a dancer, but she still kind of danced a little bit, was my understanding.
Not as much at the strip clubs, but she did it if we needed money or something, yeah.
Okay, and so she's now moved to Australia to date some dude in Australia?
Yeah, this guy looks like a crackhead too, so...
How did she meet him?
Online, through like live streaming and stuff. It was just Meet Me.
Oh, wow.
So it wasn't, it was just, but she did live streaming when I met her. That was how we met, was on live stream. But she just was doing live streaming again for like fun. And then she totally, I think in her mind, she was using me to get out of Vegas because she didn't want to be there, and almost like I'm this person and I'm comfortable because we've been together for so many years now, and it was like this comfort, but she didn't really care or love me, and I cared and loved her. And so what I think happened is she basically...
Hold on just a second.
Hikima donated $100. Brian, please keep calling for solidarity of men against paying for low quality content like of. Mix sounds like you're living it up. Lucky no marriage, no alimony, keep your assets. I got off easy too of a similar situation. #blessed.
Yeah, I definitely, you guys
Thank
definitely
you for the chat,
in the chat tried to warn me, and I definitely had some hesitation on.
We tried.
Yes. So, but I definitely I got lucky because I never actually got married or and I got to keep all my assets and everything, and didn't like have to pay child support or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I am lucky in that situation.
Have you had a rebound yet? Are you ready? Do you think you're ready for a rebound?
I went on one date a bit ago, like a few weeks ago, with a girl, but she kind of ghosted me since our date, so I don't know. But that's it. So no. But I would be happy to, if any girls out there want to message me, I would be happy to respond.
Would you date another OnlyFans girl? You're like, no.
I would consider it if she's really great, but
I'd be traumatized.
But
after that.
I think it would probably be best if like I just hooked up with an OnlyFans girl and not tried to get in a committed, loving relationship with an OnlyFans girl. However, if she's really nice and she's still committed to me, I would be okay if she had an OnlyFans. However, I probably should be looking for something else,
With your past experience, would you recommend to other men that they don't date girls that do OnlyFans?
I would suggest you date someone who makes you happy and who's going to love you for who you are, and probably don't date a narcissist unless you are a narcissist yourself.
Do you think that... Oh, sorry.
Because of the self-centered nature of a narcissist is just, they're not going to truly love you, and only...
Oh, at least he's admitting it. Like, he knows he messed up. Like, it's interesting. I mean, he's at least he's telling people his experience with his person, and yeah, what you should be, what you should like. Would I don't know, man.
Narcissists can love other narcissists. I feel
What
like
was her narcissistic red flags?
there's
at the
a
beginning?
lot. Every single behavioral trait. If you just read down what a malignant narcissist is, Keely fits the description for every single one. And I still love and care about her. Like I'm not hateful in my heart for her at all. But she does have issues with it. A lot of
This guy is not gonna make it in life. This woman hurt you, did all this shit to you, and then what you're saying is, I still love her and I still care about her and I wish her the best and I'm hoping for her to gain blah 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 blah. No. Maybe because I'm vindictive as fuck. I'll be in a room planning how to get this motherfucker back. I'll be in a room just planning how to get this motherfucker back. I'm like, oh yeah, so you did this to me, yeah? We ain't finished yet. When you wait, that was me. But anyway, this is what I mean every time when I watch stuff like this. It gives me hope in humanity. Like, I know how messed up we can be. Like, we all have things that we like and we don't like. We have places that we want to be and we don't want to be. So I am not totally going to blame him for being 21 years old, falling in love with this person, being with them for 5 years, accepting all the shit that she's doing, letting her bang any guy she wants to bang and all the stuff. I am not going to blame him for it. I'm just saying that he was naive. He was naive and he doesn't have any balls. He needs to grow some balls. Like, otherwise the next woman is going to do the same thing to him. Because there's some girl out there watching this stuff right now. They're like, oh shit, this guy's willing to accept all this shit. Okay, I can be with it. And then he ends up with a girl. So I personally think that he needs to get his priorities together, man. You know, maybe he needs to buy that house he's going to buy with his dog, move far away, somewhere, go hiking, whatever, and I don't know, about to build a life for his son. Anyway, my name is Danny. I hope you like the show. If you do like the show, please press like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next video, and I'll find you guys in the next new Clown World. If you're out there and you have videos that you want me to react on, just send them my way. Send them my way. I'm easy peasy. I look at them. If I like the story, I'll react on it. I like videos like this. You know, it just shows you a different perspective in life. That we're all different, especially in our own way. Alright? Anyway, have a good one, guys. Peace.